Bruins start with possession as we are now underway. Feeds the puck to Kiki. The Oilers take possession in the defensive end. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Boston's on the attack. Edmonton's got a hold of it along the wall. Pass to McDavid. Taken by Ekholm. Retreats with the puck inside the defensive zone. McDavid's taking it from his own end. Quick feed to Rusnutdinov. Shot! Oh, stopped it! What a save on the play!
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James. Sometimes when you have no time to think, you make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Takes a shot! Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Swayman's in such great position. He's able to redirect that puck to safety right to the corner.
Moves it quickly over to Henrique. The Oilers move the puck in the defensive zone. Comes to the front. Boston's got the puck inside the defensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Kulak. The Oilers will play it to the defensive zone. Knocks the puck loose. Taken by Kiki. He carries the puck up along the way. Oh, what a hit to the opposition bench, and getting up close and personal with some people I don't think he really wants to.
Not a chance. I mean, he's over the boards here, and everyone's kind of giving that extra shove, the extra move, if you will, and get the heck off our bench.
Taken along the wall by Cook. The Oilers get a hold of the puck. And here we go. They're going to fight, and this is the response.
Well, it's a response to the injured player, right? And anytime you're a teammate sitting on the bench or on the ice and this happens, not only are you worried for your teammate, but you also want some retribution. You want to respond and let the other guy know that this can't happen.
Well, pretty spirited dust-up there, and, you know, the motivation to respond, kind of like it.
Well, yeah, it's jumping in for a teammate. And listen, it's a contact sport, so things like this can happen, but it was the nature of how it happened, and certainly he didn't feel that it was a clean hit, so he's stepping in for his teammate and making sure that he's sending a very clear message.
Play set to resume here finally after a spirited scrap just moments ago. McDavid's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out. Cuts to the net. He scores! And a great start for the home team here.
Well, there's an old quote, chance favors the prepared mind, and I'm telling you, James, it just looked like they were ready from puck drop, and a quick strike gets the fans a-blaring. Well, he's in tight to the net, James, and he knows that he's not going to have much time or space to get it off, so he elects to use the snapshot and beats the goaltender.
Boston's on the board. The crowd's loving it. I even think the coach is smiling on the bench, too.
That's always a good thing when you look back at your coach and they're smiling, because it doesn't happen often, James. The one thing that does get a smile is a great start, because they now know that you are ready right from puck drop, not from just a physical standpoint, but from an emotional side, too.
And tries to make a diagonal pass to Steves. And now he moves it to Hyman. To his teammate. Picked off by Zaka. Sends it over to Steves. And that's picked off by Draisaitl. Here's a short pass to Wallman. Hammers the shot. And that banks off a stick. And there's the save on the play. The Oilers have it against the wall. Break it up at center by Zaka. There's the whistle. We got an offside. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Bruins have taken a 1-0 lead. Boston's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Tries to get it to Pasternak. Just a great defensive read there. Moves it to Husnudinov. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Quick pass to Pasternak. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Kulak. The Oilers will play it against the boards. Pasternak's got a hold of the puck behind his own cage. And it's kicked away. Picked up along the boards by Geekie. From second, they get into the attacking area. Pushes it in front. And that's intercepted. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Comes up with the stop. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Pasternak's got it in the defensive end. The Bruins looking against the half wall. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. Directs it on over to Frederick. Gets the puck in deep. From behind the net. Back to the blue line. Stones him in front. The Bruins gain possession along the wall. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Quick feed to Peak. Turned aside with a glove by Skinner.
You see goaltenders working on reaction time all the time. Why? For shots like this, you just have to react. It's instincts that make the save.
Edmonton's won the face-off deep in their own end. There he is with the backhander. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Nice job tying up his opponent. Big time stop there. Puck grabbed by Costello. Denies that opportunity.
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding. Made a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Stop by the blocker. The Bruins scoop it up along the boards. Here they come up along the wing. Draisaitl's got the puck in his own zone. The Oilers played along the wing. A little dipsy doodle when he loses possession of the puck.
Draisaitl's tried a great move there. We all know what great hands he is in tight, trying to create some space, but it all goes off the stick and he lost possession.
The Oilers get a hold of the puck along the boards. They've got numbers here. He's it over on the left. From the opposite point. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. He grabs the puck here at the point. Turned aside with a glove by Skinner.
We know the goaltender was set to this position, square to the shooter, to be able to make that glove save.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Edmonton's won the defensive zone draw. And now he passes up to Draisaitl. Puck dumped in. The Bruins gain possession. Moves it quickly over to Corrali. Gaining momentum along the wing. The Oilers look to start the transition game. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Boston's got possession of the puck. Grabs control of it at the point. That's gloved by Skinner. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team.
Phil's not going to be able to return to this game here, James. We just got updated that the injury he suffered earlier is going to keep him out.
Unfortunate break there for them, and they'll have to push on through for the rest of this one. Shot! And the save! Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. Husnudinov won the draw here in the defensive zone. Puck scooped up by Geekie. Slides it across to Husnudinov. Slides the puck to Geekie. Here's a short pass to Pasternak. You'll need more than that to beat him. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck. The Oilers cross the line and gain the zone.
opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
Knocks the puck down with a stick. The Oilers will play it in their own end. Boston's got the puck behind the net. And a smart heads-up play with the bank. Throws it on net from there. Turn that one aside. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Still lots of time left here in this frame. 1-0 the score. The Oilers win the draw on their own end. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. They put the puck into the offensive end. Moves it to Beecher. Across the line along the left wall. Boston's playing it from the side. Quick pass to Esimov. Stopped by the goaltender.
Esimov's back on the ice after serving that 5-minute major for fighting, and is certainly appreciated to have a physical element to your game. You know his teammates certainly appreciate it, but man, you got to find a way to generate offense, and the only way you can is when you're on the ice.
Right up the gut into the offensive end. Nurse is lugging the puck. Feeds it over to Walden. Mangiapane's gained the line and on the attack. Quick shot! Scores! I got 2 words for you. New game.
Yeah, certainly is, James. And who's going to come out on top at the beginning of this faceoff? You want to be able to get that puck in the offensive zone and find a way to continue to attack. Well, the shooter does a great job of recognizing how much room is available in the net, but it's all about the goaltender. He drops to that butterfly position and isn't able to get his glove hand up quick enough.
Edmonton's quickly erased that 1-goal deficit here in the first.
Yeah, they found a way to have that counter punch to get on the board as well here, James. And that can be tough to do when you don't get the start you wanted. You know, you're all pumped up in the dressing room. When you come out, you just don't have it. You got to chip away at it. That's what they've done throughout the period, and they wind up getting a goal.
We got a whistle as the puck's frozen.
8 minutes, 25 seconds.
The centermen glide into position. Boston's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Oh, a clutch save! Edmonton's through center and now in the offensive end. Drives to the paint! Oh, off the outside of the frame!
The adrenaline's rushing. You're getting yourself to the right spot at the right time with an opportunity to go ahead in the game. And hit the post and out.
Puck picked up by Costello. Shuts him down.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Right from center and into the offensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Lola. Stopped by Skinner. And he makes that save as well.
Just fantastic work by the goaltender, making consecutive saves. How athletic.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. We got a tie game. Boston's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. There's a shot. Puts it off the post. Pumped away by the goaltender. Big save.
Well, that's an unbelievable save. A grade A scoring chance taken away as he flashes the leather and makes the stop.
They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Edmonton's got it in their own zone. Sends a pass over. Loses his balance on the play. Slides it on over to Emberson. Oh, he destroys him on the play. And he was locked in on that save as play continues. Uses the force on that hit. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. The Oilers ready to go on the attack. Here's a shot. Tough save by Swayman.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Here in the back half of this period, it's all tied up. Unleashes a cannon! And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. That's center ice now. He grabs the puck. Moves it over to Janmark. Puts it in deep. Boston's got the puck. The Bruins have it now. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Kiki. And the puck skips away after that move.
He is so dangerous when the puck is on his stick in the offensive zone, but he tries one too many moves and he loses the puck.
The Oilers have it now. Edmonton's got the puck in their own end. And that's intercepted, and they'll go on the attack. Picked up along the wall by Ekholm. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Boston's got a hold of it against the wall. Here they come. The Oilers take possession in the defensive end. Grabbed along the board by Costello. Oh, it uses the blocker to stop that one. Nice save by Skinner. Picks up the puck. Denies him on the one-timer. From the top of the offensive zone here.
Lazar's moving pretty slowly out there. Really looks shaken up.
Moves the puck along the half wall. Takes the shot. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Lazar is trying to find a way to get back to the bench and not put his team in a vulnerable spot. You can see that he's been injured somewhere on the shift. He's laboring and he's wincing, but he's committed to the play. He's got to find the appropriate moment to get off.
Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. The Bruins take possession off the face-off. Great reach with the stick by Roslovic.
I love this poke check by the defender, and this isn't easy. You know, the pace of play and the speed coming down on you, you have to make sure that that timing is correct, because if you miss, they're by, and you look pretty silly.
Skinner's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Past the midway mark of the frame, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. The frozen biscuits drop, and we are back underway here. McDavid's got the puck in his own zone. Here's a chance. Boston's got the puck along the wall. Quick feed to Corrali. Boston's got the puck in the defensive end. Now over to Essenal. The Bruins gain the zone. Dishes it off. Edmonton's got control of it now from their own end. Scooped up along the wall by Nurse. The Bruins gain control of the puck. Oh, no! Luck as it goes off the outside of the post.
The Bruins looking to break the tie here, and they bring another one off the post. So frustrating, James.
Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. And they win the draw here in their own end. Sends it into the offensive zone. Taken along the wall by Frederick. Into the corner of the attacking area. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Works it across to Blumel. Edmonton's grabbed a hold of the puck. Mangiapane's stick handling in his own zone. Boston's gained the line and into the zone. Moves it quickly over to Frederick. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. And that's intercepted by Lindholm. Boston's got it in their own zone. Here's a chance on the attack. Steves is brought down. A penalty on the way. Kulak's actions pretty evident in the eyes of the officials here for tripping.
On this situation, he is going to get the tripping call. I thought he had good position there on his opponent. James fishing for the puck. Just used his stick, and he got into the skates. Tripping is the call.
First chance of the night here on the man advantage.
Well, everyone's confidence fresh as they come out for their first power play of the game. They're going to have to find a way to really manipulate the defenders, move that puck around, but it will all start with winning the opening faceoff.
There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on.
13 minutes, 16 seconds.
McDavid's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And they get that puck down the ice. The Bruins have it against the wall. From the left side, takes the pass. And now he angles it across to Hustutinav. Here's a shot from the boards. Goaltender gave him nothing as it goes off the side of the net. Zaka's looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. The Oilers start with the puck in their own end. Gets the puck over to Roslovic. Both sides digging into that puck along the wall. Puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to do it over from center. Slides the puck across to Hustutinav. That's taken away. Great defensive effort there. Sends the pass over. And that doesn't go well. Boston's moving it into the offensive end. Keepy's going to play it to the corner. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck. And they'll get it out of the defensive end. Boston's got a hold of it along the wall. Here they come up along the wing. Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
Well, on a PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
Quick pass across to Lowry. And he sends it across to Beecher. Boston's got the puck against the boards. And it doesn't reach the net because it goes out the sticks. And they've gone in front thanks to the power play goal.
Well, it's all about manipulating the PK, and that's what they did so well to take advantage of that opportunity. Well, this is just such a complete play here, James. I mean, look at the way that he fights for position to win this loose puck battle. And then once he realizes he has the puck, he has the space, he gets his feet moving towards the net. I mean, this is textbook of how you win a battle, and then you take the puck to open areas.
The Bruins are up by one here in the back half of the opening frame after that strike.
And you know that the strategy has been one thing, put the puck to the net, and they have owned the shot share in the opening frame, no question about it, James. Now they find themselves with a one-goal lead. They got to continue to press to see if they can extend it.
Trying to make a move, and the puck hops away.
Well, he's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to manipulate his opponent one by one, but he tries one too many, James, and he loses the puck.
The Oilers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Takes it to the net. The Oilers have it from their own end. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Here's it. Oh, what a denial by Swayman.
Swayman's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Here they come on the attack. Here's a short pass to Bouchard. And he slides it quickly to Draisaitl. Takes the feed. Fires it out net. Get the stop. And he slides it quickly to Lazar. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Tries to feed it over to Costello. Slides the puck ahead to Aspero. From the point, they take control of it. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. And they dump the puck in, and the forwards are going to switch it up. The Bruins gain possession. Boston's got it against the boards. The Oilers get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Edmonton's got it along the wall. And that puck leaves the zone. Great pass from off the right side. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Inside the offensive end, now down the left. Edmonton's looking to break out of their own end. The Oilers move it in. What a steal in his own end.
Well, that play didn't go his way, James. He tried a little bit too much there. When you're trailing a game, I and try and create some offense. But unfortunately, that didn't work out.
Pass back to the point. Denies him with the save. Looks to make a play over to Kulak. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. On the attack along the boards. Boston's looking to break out. Slides it diagonally to Esimo. And they'll be forced to regroup after the puck bounces out of the offensive zone. And he takes the feed. The Oilers move the puck in the defensive zone. And makes the save. Loves the puck into the offensive zone corner. Boston's got the puck. Moves it to Blumel. And now it's grabbed by Geekie. Quick pass to Walden. Intercepts the pass at center. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Draisaitl. Jokiharju's moving the puck through his own zone. Quick feed to Roslovic. Receives the pass. Moves it quickly over to Kiki. Slides the puck across to Chanot. Here's a short pass to Zadora. And now it's turned away. Directed over to Nurse. Edmonton's got it in the offensive zone. Here's a chance. And he puts that one aside with ease. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Here in the late goings of the period, Boston's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. Kuzmutinov's won a big draw in their own end. The Bruins will play from the defensive zone. They fight for it along the boards. Peaks taking it from his own end. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. Gaining steam here on the attack. Frederick's got it in the defensive end. That knocks him off the puck. Picked up along the boards by Kuzmutinov. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And his teammate comes up with it. Moves it to Mangiapane. Whiffs on that. Puck moved over to Peak. Gains the zone. First period nearly in the books here. Skinner's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Boston's been the better team here in this first period. More shots and more goals. Just a better all-around execution. And they take possession after the defensive zone face-off. Picked up along the wall by Ekholm. Quick pass to McDavid. Shot. Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call. Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. McDavid's won the draw at center. Puts it on net. Great save. Played it perfect.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice. But to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance and the sequence to take it to the net.
The Oilers scoop it up along the boards. Passes on over to McDavid. Here's a shot. Gets in front of it for the block. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Edmonton's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Denies him on the slot. Here's a shot. Off the puck of the slot. Scores! And they make the most of the time remaining.
Well, it's a buzzer beater there, James, and they are now buzzing heading into the intermission. You know that's carried momentum. They'll have to find a way to start the next period the same way they ended the last one. Well, this is a hard-working goal as well, James. You got to fight for that inner area of the ice, you know, and when you're in that low slot area, it ain't easy to to get to that spot. And then when that puck is on your stick, you know that you're going to come into some heavy traffic. Great job to find the back of the net.
Edmonton's even things up here, and what a time to do it.
Yeah, the bookends of periods are critical, right? Any coach will tell you that. Any, analyst will tell you that. And it's so important that you end the period with momentum, and that's exactly what they've done here by getting the equalizer.
Handles the pass from the right wing. Taking away, and he hits it big. And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long.
Hey fans, great tickets are still available to our next home game. Please visit the box office and get them while they last.
And the opening face-off here in period number 2 is about set. Looking for that go-ahead goal here as the play is underway in the second. All right, partner, we've got a pretty good sample size of what we've seen in this one tonight. Your assessment?
Skinner's been so impressive tonight, completely dialed in, right from puck drop, cutting down his angles and making sure there's no second shot opportunities. But his team needs to get going in front of him. This game's tied because of him.
The Bruins are going to serve 2 for tripping here.
Once the stick engages at the lower half of the leg or within the skates, you know it's going to be a tripping call.
Edmonton's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
First opportunity on the power play in this game. And specialty teams are the difference so many times in a game. Huge for them to set the tone and really get the setup. Oh, hold on, James. Looks like there's going to be a call right there.
Penalty coming up here. Peak's been flagged for cross-checking.
The league is trying to crack down on the cross-checking penalties here, James. He got eliminated from the game. It's dangerous, it's reckless, and guess what? He's going to get the 2 minutes.
Edmonton's got a 5-on-3, and the clock's their BFF here.
Oh, and that is a lot of time on a 5-on-3. You have to have a sense of urgency here, though, because if you pop 1 by, you still have the man advantage.
Nice job to escape the zone. The Oilers have it behind the net. And now he tries to get it across to Draisaitl. Shot! Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out.
Well, the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out on top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
Skinner's going to hang on for a whistle. They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Picking up some steam at center ice. And he makes the save with ease. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Beecher's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Oh, just got a piece of that one with the clock to keep it out. Sends it to the middle. Scores! What an opportunity and delivers.
This power play was relentless, James, applying a ton of pressure on their opponent. This PK unit is worn down and tired. Why? Every time that it didn't go in, they were able to retrieve it. They hound pucks, 2 on it, and eventually it made its way in.
The Oilers, through their hard work and tenacity, have taken a 1-goal lead here in the second.
It's certainly better to play with the lead, James, but you know that there's a lot of runway left, and your opponent is going to come pushing and pressing. This game has been tight all the way around, and I expect that it will continue to be.
And there's the save.
Skinner's helping his team with his rebound control and really keeping the puck away from the front of the net and cleaning up the trash.
The Bruins have possession shorthanded. Jokiharu's lugging the puck. Boston's ready to go on the attack. Takes a shot. Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, we know he's got a great glove hand, and man, does he ever show it off right there with that stop.
Another face-off looming here on this power play. Edmonton's got the puck after winning the defensive zone face-off. Into the attacking area from the left side. Huge steal in his own end. Knocks it into the offensive zone. Edmonton's got the puck along the wall. The Oilers will play it in their own end. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Great poke check on the reach. An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end. Edmonton's gained possession along the boards. Right up Main Street and on the attack. And he makes the easy save. This one in front. And does it again.
Sometimes when you're trailing in a game, you can kind of be flat. You can be dull, if you will. So you need a spark, and this is a type of hit that can really ignite a fire under your team. You can see it right away with the body language on the bench. They liked it. So look for that next shift, for them to be on their toes, not on their heels anymore.
Draisaitl's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play.
Heats almost back on the ice.
Here's a chance to move the puck outside the zone. And they get the puck out of the zone.
I like the aggressive sequence to this PK unit, James. They're all over the puck in straight lines. They're hard and heavy on it. When they get it, they send it 200 feet down the ice, and this kills some valuable time and gets to the line change.
Boston's got it in their own zone. Quick feed from Lindholm. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Boston's put a lot of pucks on net, and yet they still find themselves trailing here in the second. Edmonton's got it, and they're on the attack. And that tears off a body in the lane. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on.
Lumo's really showing his competitive instincts to stay on the ice after he's been injured, and you got to commend him for his efforts here, James. But he's got to find his way to the bench. He doesn't want to put his team in a vulnerable spot, but really he's not doing much out there anyway.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Edmonton's got a 3-2 lead at this point. Boston's taking possession in their own end. Gaining momentum along the wing. The Bruins taking it on the wall. The Oilers have it now. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Toss up the puck after that hit. Moves it quickly over to Andy Hall. Denies him.
Swayman's all over that shot and makes an incredible save, getting to the top of his crease quickly, because that shot, it came fast and in a hurry from the slot.
Great hits-up play by Boomer.
Game management is everything, and you have to be aware of exactly what that is. And you can't take risks in a game where you're leading. You have to find a way to protect the lead.
Along the wing up the neutral zone. Where's the puck? The Oilers gain possession in their own end. Edmonton's got the puck against the half wall. Quick snap! Fantastic save! Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. The Bruins have it now. Oh, and he whiffs. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. With possession along the wall. Here's a chance behind the net. Takes it into the slot. Big time stop.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high danger area.
Boston's got a hold of it against the wall. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. Here's a short pass to Emberson. And now it's over to Mangiapane. They've got numbers. Oh, and it stays out as he gets a piece of that one.
As a defender, he
Beat the goaltender, but couldn't beat the post. But he's really got him on their heels here now. They are digging into this puck along the boards. Beats it to Anderson. Scores, and they're cooking now.
the opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They've garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back. Well, I think that the goaltender's going to want this one back, James. Certainly looks frustrated on the goal. I mean, it's 60 feet away, and it's a snapshot. It's not even a clapper, but it finds its way to the net. Hey, good things happen when you put pucks on net.
Edmonton's extended the lead to 2.
Well, James, it's exactly where you want to be. You have a 2-goal cushion here, but you also know that your opponent's going to start pressing. There's a lot of game left here, and if they get within 1, they'll be within striking distance.
And that's broken up by Lindholm. And that was read perfectly. What a play The Oilers are having one of those nights, Cheryl, that everything that can go right is.
Yeah, it's all going right, James, because they're doing everything right. They've been dominating play in all three zones, and they've been rewarded for it.
And he serves it across to Rustleman. Turns the puck over. Great read defensively there. Off target. Angles it over to Lindholm. Good check. Frees the puck up. Gains the zone through the middle. Quick shot. Oh, with the stop.
Now, let's face it, James, you're getting blown out in a game. You're really trailing. It's deflating. It's very deflating. You don't know how to get back in it. So often, sometimes, you just start hitting things, trying to physically engage yourself and seeing if you can spark something anywhere.
The Oilers have been putting lots of shots on net and have been rewarded for their efforts. The Bruins win the draw. Tosses it on to Pasternak. Takes the feed. Here's a shot. Too much congestion in front. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Boston's got a hold of it along the wall. Works it across to Kiki. The Bruins are in transition. The Oilers look to start the transition game. Quick pass across to McDavid. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Edmonton's got the puck in the corner. Oh, he couldn't put it past. What a stop by Swingen. Nearing the midway mark of the period. Edmonton's got a 3-goal lead here. They're up 5-2. Henrique's got it. They'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Grabbed along the board by Chanot. Tosses the puck loose. Play is blown dead with the offside. The Oilers continue to lead in the second. They have been the busier team in the shot department, and as a result, they lead. Denies him. He got all of it. Covers it up. We'll get a stoppage in play. Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. Edmonton's won the draw. From the blue line. Oh, comes up with the stop. Another stop by the goaltender.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
The Oilers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Through center. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Intercepted at center by Janmark. Handles the pass. Comes up with a stop. Corrali's got the puck in his own zone. Sends it in deep. Edmonton's got possession of the puck. Feeds the puck across to Rustleman. Boston's looking to break out of their own end. He says, let's get physical on that play. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Boston's got the puck in their own end. Things starting to get a little physical out there. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. Slides into Frederick. Takes the feed from his own end. Boston's got the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Yukiharu. Centering pass in front. And he denies that. Great opportunity there. And that's intercepted by Isimov.
Knowing how to protect a lead is critical, James, and you want to understand that you can create, you can still press offense, but you can't get cute with the puck. You still have to distribute it and find the right openings.
Throws it in. The Bruins scoop it up along the boards. With some open space at center. Sends it in on the attack. Edmonton's got the puck. And a terrific hit right there. Slides it across. Denied by the goaltender.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Edmonton's had the better scoring opportunities and lots of them, which is why they lead in a big way here in the second. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Just wide. Passes over to Lowry. Pokes the puck away. Tosses it to Blumel. He carries the puck up along the wing. Here they come on the rush. Oh, and he stopped that rocket. And he takes the dish. Takes a shot. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Feeds it on over to Steves. Fires it. Turns him away. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. Edmonton's got a 5-2 lead. The Bruins win the draw here. Let's see what they can do with it. He stops it cold. Edmonton's got the puck along the wall. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Can't get a hold of that pass. And the defenders come up with the puck. Fires it into the offensive zone. The Bruins gain control of the puck. Tries to feed it over to Steves. The Bruins pick up steam and are on the attack. Fires it on net. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net.
Boston's been very effective tonight at generating opportunities, but they just haven't been able to convert because they keep hitting the post, James.
Face-off coming up here in the attacking zone.
Well, they'll want to put their foot on the gas pedal here, sensing that the goaltender's overworked right now, and let's face it, he can't change.
Backhander in front, and there's a glove save on the play.
Well, this is such a quick shot that comes from the slot that you have to have good reflexes to be able to make that glove save.
The Oilers lead in a big way here in this second. They have been on fire offensively. Roslovic won the draw here in the defensive zone. Steps into the offensive end. Good hit to knock the puck loose. And he takes a shot. And he keeps that one out as he gets a piece of the glove. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Zadorov. And the puck stays out as he got just enough of the puck with the glove. And play continues.
Skinner's had a solid night between the pipes, James. I mean, he's done everything he could to stop the puck, as indicated by his save percentage, but his team has also been really strong. Got the confidence of their netminder, and they've created a ton of opportunities.
Bad save, and he made it look easy. Great job there. The Oilers have been the better team, leading in the shot department, and they lead it on the scoreboard. Minton's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Taken by Lowry. And a quick take-up, and here they come once again. For the slot! And that's blocked. That's picked up along the wall. And they'll skate it out of the zone. Right in the open ice, that one's picked off. The Oilers have it now. They're looking to make something happen through the neutral zone now. Boston's got the puck behind the net. And he feeds it down to Aspero. The Bruins cross the blue line and are on the attack. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Edmonton's going to play the puck from behind the cage. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Jostled off the puck. Back at the point, they set it up. Boston's got a hold of the puck now. Moves it to Aspero. Beecher's tripped up, and the official's hand is in the air, signaling penalty. Wallen's getting called for tripping.
Well, the official was right there to make the tripping call, and it's a pretty easy one as the stick gets caught up in his opponent's skates.
Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. Looking to break out here on the power play. Passes it over. And gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't come and go there, and if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this faceoff. The Bruins win the faceoff. And that's picked off. The Bruins get a hold of the puck along the boards. Down the left wing across to the offensive end. Edmonton's got possession while undermanned. And he gets in front of that. Tries to get the puck over to Henrique. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Boston's gained possession along the boards. He got all of that one. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Denies him again.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? Saka's won the draw there on the attack. And a great save.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey. Putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
The Bruins have a hold of it in the defensive zone. And now it's to Leroy. And he takes the feed. Quick pass to Kulak. Trying to clear the puck. And the puck clears the zone.
That's why you want players with active sticks on your PK, James. They can close quickly and they can corral the puck and just fire it down the ice.
Skinner's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
McDavid's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Saka's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. Good heads-up play to sneak in there on the tie-up and come up with the puck.
Roman's almost ready to get back on the ice.
Puck picked up by Kuzmatinov. Roman's teammates kill off the penalty.
That's a great power play, James. The only thing they didn't do was score, and if they continue that, they'll certainly have success.
More than half the frame has been played here. The Oilers lead at 5-2. Minton's won the draw. They look to set up. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. The Bruins trail here in period number 2, but it hasn't been for a lack of effort. All sorts of scoring chances. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck, but they win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with the tired group that they're playing against.
Rocks him. Quick pass, bring up Biharo. Great use of the point, and he pokes that one away. Edmonton's got it in their own zone. The Oilers are on the attack. Tries to dangle, and the puck skips away.
McDavid, so difficult to stop in tight, and he's got magic hands, but unfortunately this time it doesn't go his way as he tries to get a little nifty. Sometimes simple is the best way to go.
Puck grab by Kostelic. Gaining momentum up along the side. Feeds the puck to Mangiapane. Edmonton's on the attack. Here's a chance. Turns it away on the slap shot. Puck battle along the boards. Boston's got a hold of it along the wall. Blumel's got it in the defensive end. Boston's got the puck along the wall. And the keeper's going to play it. The Oilers take it across the line. Edmonton's got the puck against the wall. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Past the midway mark in this period. Here we are, it's 5-2 in this one. Off the draw, they take possession. Good use of the body on the play. Stopped with ease. Taken along the wall by Echo. Quick feed to Henry. Johnson for the puck and it's knocked away. Great stick work with the steal. Takes it over. Oh, it pops up short as he just gets enough of that one. Sent into the offensive zone. Handles the puck. Edmonton's on the attack. And he's able to handle that one. The Bruins gain possession. And some good footwork to kick it away. And the lane's clogged up blocking that.
Frederick's able to corral that pass. He's got the puck on his stick. You know he's dangerous. He's got 2 in the game, and he's looking for another.
Drops it into the O-zone. The Oilers gain control of the puck against the wall. Oh, look at this chance. Edmonton's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. And that's a great heads-up play by Zacha.
The coach won't be very happy with that play, James. Listen, that's a good way to get your butt glued to the bench, especially when you have a lead.
Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Edmonton's got the puck in the defensive end. From the open ice, they gain the line. Sends the feed in front. The shot. Glove save. All quick reflexes on the play. Oh, gets it. He's up with his glove and it keeps out.
He does a great job being such a position here. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to make that second save, James, but it's pure athleticism that gets the job done.
Zacha stick-handled in his own zone. The Bruins take it across the blue line. Dumps it in. Edmonton's got it behind the net. The Bruins have it against the wall. Edmonton's looking to break out of their own end. Here we go, one-man rush. Oh, what a move. Oh, what a save in front. The Oilers have it in the offensive zone. Slides it diagonally to Blumel. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Moves around along the half wall. From his own end, he picks up the puck. And he takes the pass. And now he moves it to McDavid. The Bruins gain control of it. And the pass is redirected. Moves the puck over to Costello. That's gloved by Skinner. And he elects to play the puck. Angles it over to Hyman. Slides the puck across to McDavid. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Picked up along the boards by Lowry. The Oilers get a hold of the puck. And he dodges the poke check there. Along the half wall with the puck. From behind the net. On the backhand! Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Swayman!
Swayman's found his rhythm here, James. Looking real nice in his crease, the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
The Oilers are on cruise control here in the second. They have absolutely dominated. And gets a little boost to come up with the puck from off the wing with both centers tied up. Moves it quickly over to Kiki. Gets the glove on it to make the save. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. And that pass attempt is deflected. Here's a short pass to Pasternak. Takes the pass. Edmonton's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Into the offensive zone. Good Kiki. Puts it on net, and he comes up with a stop there. Looks to get the puck over to Mangiapane. There's a shot. Oh, he just misses. What an opportunity there.
Well, just is a big word, James, because when you have an opportunity like this from a primetime scoring area, you have to finish it off. He doesn't even hit the net.
Passes it to Essimo. And they'll dump it in. The Oilers have it now. Dishes it to Mangiapane. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Throws it to the crease. And that's off target as it hits a body. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Trying to get it down the ice. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. The Oilers have just absolutely dominated here. Look at the scoreboard. They've dominated in shots as well here late in the second. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Sends a pass over. Works it across to Mangiapane. Slides it across to Chanot. Lorai scooped up the puck now here inside his own zone. Oh, he completely muffs the shot. 40 minutes down, still another 20 to go here in this one. Join us for period number 3 next.
Don't miss the chance to see the greatest talents in the world when they visit our city. See the official arena website for details on upcoming concerts.
And they are ready to drop the puck on period number 3. They've dropped the puck here in the third, and it's been a blowout thus far. Let's see if there's any sort of response. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
Edmonton's been consistent through 40 minutes of play here, James, and they have a comfortable lead. Now it's about bringing it home, and in order to do that, you got to make sure that you're defensively responsible.
The Oilers gain possession along the wall. And now he moves it quickly to Ekholm. Boston's got the puck in their own end. Up along the wing. Here we go. On-man rush here. Blocked in traffic. Phenomenal save with the glove to knock it away. Dreisaitl's going to play it against the half wall. Here's a shot. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Hammers the shot. He was totally locked in on that play. The Bruins have it now. Dished on over to Hustotinov. Takes the feed. Moves it to Mangiapane. There's the whistle as the play was offside.
Ekholm's in a lot of pain here, James, as he's trying to make his way back to the bench. He was injured somewhere in the shift, showing his passion to try and stay committed to the play, but he's got to get off.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. It's a 5-2 hockey game. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Over the line they come. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one. The Oilers will play it in their own end. From along the walls, they're gaining momentum. Makes a move, and the puck hops away from him.
Oh, I know what he was trying trying to do there, James. He thought he had it with that move, but he created some space for himself, but unfortunately loses the handle and it dies on his stick.
Pushes it across to Roslovic. Nice zone entry from the middle.
Fredericks back on the ice, exactly where the coach wants him. He's been the go-to guy in this game, multiple points so far.
The Oilers gain control of the puck. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Boston's got it in their own zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Castelli's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. The Bruins scoop it up along the boards. Takes the feed at the point. Intercepted the pass. Trying to shake the defender. All alone. What a stop on the breakaway. Boston's got the puck along the wall. There's another stop.
He made some consecutive saves there. He's got to be wondering where his defense are. I mean, how about a little help?
Quick pass to Lazar. Slides the puck to Kulak. Oh, that just sounded painful. Gets it over to Simo. Look at this, they've got some bodies here on the attack. Lazar's got the puck through the neutral zone. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Boston's gained possession along the boards. Slides the pass over to Minton. And that's poked away in the offensive zone by Janmark. The Bruins gain control of the puck against the wall. Picking up some steam at center ice. Look out, here they come on the attack. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Well, this save is all about the compete to find the puck. I mean, it's a battle, and you're trying to battle your opponent. You can see him bobbing up and down, trying to find the puck. He finds it at the last minute, reacts, and makes the save.
Oh, it stops the game.
Just fantastic work by the goaltender, making consecutive saves. How athletic.
Shot attempt completely fails on that. Beecher's carrying it ahead. Takes a shot. Oh, spectacular stop there. Moves the puck into the attacking area. And loses possession after a solid hit. Oh, what a hit. Those are the ones you feel in the morning. They fight for it along the boards. Blumenau's working it around in the corner. Beecher's got the puck. And it's kicked away. Quick feed to Kulak. And that's stolen by Saka. And he rings the post. Puts it off the inside of the iron.
Zaka's got to be so frustrated, James. He's hit the bar a number of times tonight. Just when he thinks it's going to go in, here's the merit.
And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Oh, pokes it away. Fancy move, but it pays off. The Oilers gain possession. Puck sent over to Bouchard. And now he angles it across to Mangiapane. Edmonton's got the puck against the boards. So many bodies in the way. Boston's looking to break out. Zadorov swooping in on the attack. Skinner's got the puck. He's going to hang on for a whistle and slow things down.
Well, he's been shelled, hasn't he, James? He's weathered every storm that's been thrown at him, and now he elects to pounce on this puck. It's a nice, safe play. He anticipates well, and he holds on for the whistle.
Roslovic won it in their own end. Sends the pass over.
Podkolzin's been fantastic tonight, James, and he has the goal already and looking to contribute more.
The Bruins move the puck in the defensive zone. Gains the zone along the right wall. Oh, he gets hit again.
Well, this is a tough enough game as it is, but if you have your head down, you are going to get land-basted over and over again.
And cut that one out of the net. Pasternak's picking up steam. Dishes it off. And he stakes that one with the glove. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on.
Who Kuznitov's injury as a result of this last hit here, James, really takes it hard, gets banged up and labors. I mean, I'm not sure if we're going to see him back on the ice because that was a real tough one to take.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. The Oilers have been the better squad so far tonight. They lead at 5-2.
Nurses really hearing it from the home crowd right now. They didn't like that play earlier that injured their player, and they're going to let him know it all night long.
And the save.
Skinner's been dialed in and tracking extremely well tonight, James. Everything that's coming at him, he can see, and that's something that is really critical in the game. You make the timely stop that's needed to give your team some confidence in front of you.
Boston's got to be frustrated with how things have played out tonight, trailing in this third period. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Off a stick and they can't connect. Moves it quickly over to Kiki. Moves the puck across to Boston. Makes his presence known on the ice. Puck scooped up by Hyman. The Bruins look to start the transition game. Dumps the puck in. The Oilers have it against the wall. Moves it on over to Hyman. The Oilers looking against the half wall. Here's a short pass to Minton. Edmonton's got the puck. McDavid's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Lindholm's lugging the puck. Punches it across to Minton. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. And he takes the feed. Oh, that's blocked. What a stop by Skinner. And now it's grabbed by Emberson. Moves inside. Oh, tremendous glove save by Swayman.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
More than half the period left to play. Edmonton's got a 3-goal lead here. They're up 5-2. Lindholm's taking it from his own end. Moves it to Peak. From the left side, they gain the zone. Edmonton's got control of it now from their own end. Tries to get the puck to Nurse. Goes right to the crease. And he was ready for that save. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Shot! Picked up along the wall by Zaka. Feeds the puck up to Frederick. Here they are on the attack. The Bruins get a hold of the puck along the boards. Through center. Picks up the puck at his own end. Quick shot. Big time stop. Takes the puck along the boards. Edmonton's got possession of the puck. Quick pass to Henrique. Down the right side and into the zone. The Bruins get a hold of the puck in their own end. Here's a stretch pass to Corrali. And that's intercepted and they'll go on the attack. Comes up with the steal.
Sometimes when you're winning, you get overconfident and try and overhandle the puck, and this is what follows, a turnover. Coach isn't going to be very happy. You got to game manage, you got to puck manage, and you got to make sure you make the correct play. Sometimes simple is better. Well, he's been around it all night long and finally converts after multiple opportunities in this game. You got to like the dynamic element to his game, his ability to use his hands to get to the net here, James, but finally is able to convert. You can see that frustration just leaves him right now in his body language. Ekholm's out for the remainder of the game, James, with that injury he suffered earlier. We've just received word from the staff that he will be out for an indefinite amount of time.
An unfortunate storyline here throughout the game, and now we know for sure he won't be back. The Bruins gain the zone. Receives the pass. Slides by the check. Oh, and he reaches out with the glove save. Wow!
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Still lots of time left in the period. Fans being treated to an awful lot of lamp lighting tonight. It's 5-2. The Oilers win the draw. Oh, wasn't clean, but he did enough. Zadorov's got it for the neutral zone. Quick feed to SMO. Great extension on his part to take it away. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Edmonton's ready to go on the attack. The Bruins have it now. Quick pass across to Yokiharu. Dropped him in the open ice. Moves the puck along the half wall. Moves it quickly over to Kiki. Grabs control of it at the point. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck now. Tries to feed it over to Bouchard. And that's deflected. Edmonton's got the puck behind the net. The Oilers cross the line and gain the zone. Reaches out and uses the stick. The Oilers get a hold of it. Slides it over to Bouchard. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Moves it to Russell. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Moves it over to Mertz. Feeds it to Bouchard. Here's a shot. Oh, what a save. Looking textbook there. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. Looks to pass it to Kiki. The Bruins move to the offensive zone. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Well past the midway mark of this period. No shortage of offense, most of it from one end. It's 5-2. The Oilers get a hold of the draw. Scooped up along the wall by Kulak. Here's a short pass to Hyman. And a stiff break set. Oh, somebody called 911 on that robbery with the glove. Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. Edmonton's got it, and they're on the attack. And he makes a save there.
Swayman's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after all that chaos.
Well, and this is a much-needed reset for his team after some sustained O-zone pressure by the opponent.
The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Slides it diagonally to Kostelik. Boston's got it along the wall. Routine save made by Skinner. And the puck's booted away. Moves it to McDavid. And it's a quick pass to Draisaitl. Drives to the page. Oh, what a glove save by Swayman.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Off the face-off, they take the puck. Feeds the puck over to Corrali. The Bruins will play it from the defensive zone. We got a whistle offside the call. More than half the period has expired. Edmonton's got a 5-2 lead. Nice job tying up his opponent. Quick pass to Zadorov. Takes a shot, and not much on that one. Here's a chance.
Well, this is a tough miss, James. I think he might have rushed it or even panicked a little bit. Typically, he's going to put this shot on target.
message to the bench. Off the left wing and into center. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. At center right, all alone. Here's a chance to the middle. He scores! What a play!
I really like the way they move the puck around to wait for the right time to be able to move that puck for the one-timer in that low slot area. He didn't have much time to get it off, but he got some wood on it and buried it.
Edmonton's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
The Bruins gain possession in their own end. Into the offensive end now. Fires it. Just wide. Picked up along the boards by Kiki. The Oilers grab possession with the puck. Nice zone entry from the left. Angles it over to Kiki. The Bruins pick up steam and are on the attack. Pass out front. What a chance, but they can't connect. Sends the pass down low. And that's a great heads up in the defensive zone to force the turnover. Puck battle along the boards. Edmonton's got it in their own zone. Gaining momentum along the wing. Fires it on net. They score. The pile-on continues, Cheryl.
It is ugly, and there's nothing worse in the score than having your own crowd just give way on you. They are not happy. You can hear the booing tonight in this building. Just a tough game all the way around.
I think they screamed uncle about 2 of these ago. Edmonton's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
The Oilers have it behind the net. Moves it to Roslovic. From center they get into the attacking area. The Bruins gain control of the puck against the wall. Quick pass to Roslovic. Moves it up through the middle from the right. And that one's turned away. The Bruins have the puck now. Bruno's got it in the defensive end. Quick feed to Steves. Edmonton's got the puck inside the defensive zone. And that's kicked up from the scrum. Through the neutral zone and along the boards. Here they come. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Here's an offensive chance. Works it across to Steves. Puck picked up by Roslovic. What a steal in his own end. Big hit, and that frees up possession. And he easily stops that one.
McDavid's been so effective. He's really been navigating this game here, creating opportunities for his teammates. A reason why he has multiple assists in this game so far here, James. Just love the way that he's pulling and drawing coverage and numbers to him, which is in turn opening up lanes for his line mates who are executing.
The Oilers offense has been the story tonight as they continue to lead big time in the third. Boston's taking possession in their own end. Passes it over to Chanot. Here's a chance! And that's turned aside with the blocker. From the left side, moves it up ahead. Pucks it in. Pokes it away in his own end. crease. Moves the puck to Henrique. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Pass across to Beecher. Moves the puck. Denied by the goaltender.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
Keeps it out. Got a piece of it with the trapper. Takes the feed at the back end. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. And he gets in the lane to block it up. Quick pass across to Yanmark. With some open space here in the neutral zone. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. The Bruins look to start the transition game. Here they come. Moves it quickly over to Saka. Six-ball to check. Long jam in front. That's broken up. The Oilers scoop it up along the boards. Here they come up along the wing. Moves it to Kiki. Comes to the front. Shot. Just wide of the net.
The Bruins have had the bulk of the play, and in particular, when it comes to scoring chances here, they just haven't been able to drive the net and put it in. They've got to find a way late in this third period if they want to claw their way back into this game.
And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Draisaitl. Taken along the wall by Mangiapane. Here's a shot. Big stick save by the goaltender. Puck grabbed by Mangiapane. We're going to face off after the puck stays covered up. The Oilers are going to want to bring this big lead home late in the third. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. The Oilers gain possession along the wall. Slides the puck over to Pasternak. Slides it up front. Kuzmutinov's got it against the boards. Here's a chance. Oh, what a save!
Not much to say after that one, James. I'm actually at a loss for words. That was huge.
Boston's got a hold of it along the wall. Here's a short pass to Frederick. Puts it on net. Oh, a clutch save! Hard hit frees up the puck. Quick pass to Lindholm. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Stopped by the goaltender. Across the line. Oh, they telegraphed the pass and he picks it off.
That's both poor puck and I can't even believe he got to that puck there, James. I mean, this is all about instinct. You do all those reflex drills for a reason, so you don't have to think about it when you're just reaching for the puck.
Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. The Bruins will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Great defensive effort with the stick. Gains the zone on the left wing. Tries to feed it over to Lowry. Here's a shot, and that bounce off a body in traffic. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call. The Bruins will be forced to serve 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Now, the penalty has been called, James, and it's not really going to factor in the outcome. This game is already over. They had success earlier on the power play in this formation, James. Really like that high umbrella where you're using the top of the offensive zone to work some magic, weave some as you move the coverage around. And once you get them running, that's where you can open up your lanes and attack the net.
Here's a feed in front. Oh, they couldn't complete that. Quick feed to Wallman. Takes the feed. Here's a shot off the horrible play on. It was that close. And he catches that one with the glove.
Henrique's got a great look here. High danger scoring chance. Just elevates the puck a little bit too high and wires it off the crossbar.
Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? Boston's got a hold of the puck. Handles the pass. Went for the dirty dangle and it goes sideways. Here's a sprint for the loose puck. Boston's penalty killer's got a hold of it. The Bruins have it now. Passes the puck over to Zadorov.
That's turning a PK into a power kill, James. Not just shooting it down the ice. You have time and space. Take advantage with a shorty. This is the type of goal that coaches and your teammates just love, James, because it's relentless work. You can see that he's off balance, stumbling, and he still keeps his eyes on the puck and is able to get the shot off. Unbelievable relentlessness on the puck.
The Bruins are showing a little pride here in the third.
Really, that's all that it's about right now. This game is over, and you can see they just want this game and the clock to tick down. They want that final buzzer to go.
Off the draw. Nice job blocking up his opponent. Moves it quickly over to Saka. And he takes the dish. Warman's got the puck in his own zone. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Almost down to the final minute here in this third. The Bruins will kill off a few extra seconds now. And there's the save. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Dreisaitl's at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. And they win the draw here in their own end. Gains the zone through the middle. Takes a shot. Stopped by the goaltender. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Picked up along the wall by Draisaitl. Sends it over. Blocked shot.
Well, if you want to be on the PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the threat.
Beecher's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Edmonton's got the puck inside the offensive zone. And there's the save. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. That's a smart read with the two centermen tied up. The Bruins will play it in their own end. Puck scooped up by Zadorov. Edmonton's looking to break out of their own end. With some open space at center. Oh, my! Henrique's got control of the puck in the corner. Great stuff by Swayman!
Being on the power play is a privilege. Trust me, I know I was never on it, always on the PK. So for those players who didn't execute...
Taking it away, and it comes up big. And we are all over with this one. Obviously a disappointing result for them, Cheryl, but at the same time, you look at the numbers here. They dominated in the face-off circle, just didn't translate into a win.
Yeah, it didn't really get him much, did it, James? I mean, you can have underlying numbers that are really positive, but you don't do anything with the puck when you get it. You don't score on your opportunities. This is what happens. You lose.
Well, hope to see you down the road real soon as we say goodbye here from ringside tonight. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. Good night.